Hey guys, it's Max Christopher Daddy 23 here. I'm holding on Freddy guys because I'm going to be doing my last official first collection here right now in this live stream because obviously I'll be moving slash with my girlfriend next month in May 20th, and obviously I need to get as much characters thrown away as possible so my suitcases ain't full to the brim to where I can't carry anything else, and that would be a bad idea because obviously I have to sacrifice my PC because you can't carry anything heavy apparently, and so I don't have to cost extra money, and also so of course it's not too heavy and all that. So, because apparently they don't charge or cost it when I thought they do. So, we'll see about that. But anyway, guys, so I'll be doing FNAF, obviously, Find Mr. Freddy's. I'll be doing my last remaining Plants for Zombies as well. And then I'll be doing my Mario's as well. That way, you guys get the gist about what I throw away, what I didn't throw away. And so, it's going to be my big for all, like once final finale type of thing, so that way you guys can see what's gone and what's staying and what's all going with me. So yeah, so we're gonna do this, and also I took a shower. I also want to go get food, Wendy's, and I'm all good now, and I'll be doing the live EP as well. So yeah, let's get right into it, and yeah. Okay, I brought my wood. I brought my wood chair for that reason because I'm not gonna have enough room for this black chair. I'm also not gonna have enough room for this wood table. I'm also not gonna have enough room for this as well. So we're gonna get right into it, and then yeah, because if I did just my episode, obviously it would be a virtual stream. Oh hey my hottie, baby. Obviously it's perfect timing because I just texted my girlfriend too, so it's very nice for her to get to see the other one live. This one is inside, not outside, like my uncle's house, because I didn't do one on my grandparents. So I did one for a video, but I didn't do one for a stream. So since I holded him already, I'm gonna be doing him first. So I'm gonna do this out of order. I never do it in order anyway. So yeah. So let's do this thing, and I turn into 3 seconds, so my girlfriend or anyone else who wants to come in can join in and respond a lot faster. So you don't have to worry about your messages being missed. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's put this back. Okay. Obviously, we have Gordon Freddy here. Obviously, he's more of a different version that my friend has. Obviously, the one David has is all black and gold, but obviously mine's purple and gold. So I like that because it shows he can be not just have Gordon Freddy a part of him, but he can also have Shower Freddy a part of him. So I think it's a pretty nice addition, I would say myself. So we're gonna put him right here. Obviously, the next one we have Orange Cupcake, which is obviously I haven't been able to use to my full potential, the way I would want. But obviously you have him, so hopefully I can put him in a video with David, so that way I can use him to his final potential before I throw him away. So we have him. Obviously, we have the main man. We have Freddy, which is obviously one of my favorites because he's had a lot of different looks in his time. He had one with being more fatter, being more blown, and then he obviously had one missing eye, and then he had 2 missing eyes, and it was a whole deal from white to black, black to white. So now he can just have his regular form. So now I'm glad he can just be smaller. Obviously, we have my favorite kiddo edition. Obviously, we have Hopi here, which he's just such my favorite character because I can be like a kid, I can be a man-child with him, I can be very active and have a hyper-pitched voice and just be a kid again. So I love playing him for that reason. And he's just been one of the funner new additions. I know I love staying up and showing them so you can see what I will be throwing away. A few more. So, and when I get there, they're going to be turned into your videos and into your room, and they're gonna be your fushies too. So, okay, here, because you're the reason why I have all of these anyway. Okay, obviously we have Mangle. Obviously Mangle has been a very complicated character for me because I never know what to do with her. Because obviously her character's been about restaurants, cars, and stuff like that. Now she can be about photoshopping and videos and just being a model. So that's something I always wanted to turn her character into. So we have Mingle, and yeah, you get why, because I did have a lot of characters, so now I can have less. Also, we have Funtime Mingle, which is probably a lot more funner to play, because her and Funtime Freddy, I would say, are my most famous popular couple on my channel, because every video that I've done of them have done really well. So, so that's why I call them my power couple. So yeah, we have her. She's just way more funner to play because she's more versatile. We have obviously Funtime Freddy. He's also way more funner to play than Freddy because he's more laid back and more free open to do whatever. So yeah, he doesn't have as much career options, but he's still fun to play in that way because I was able to bring the news to the others with him and got him a new place to where they are now. So yeah, it's pretty cool in that reason. Obviously, we have Mexican. Mexican is also one of my favorite kiddo characters because I get to be very active with him, and he's also where I don't have to do a special voice for him or do a special backstory, if you will. I just made him adopt it, so I didn't have to do parents. So that was very cool, and now he can just be kind of a brother to Hopi, and yeah, obviously that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing the kiddos finale, so that's why I'm doing this first and then doing that last. So let's put him right there. Now we have, so we have Chica, which is one of the most active characters in terms of having like a lot of love triangles with Foxy, Junior, and of course Barney. So it's and if you count Super Rain, but yeah, she's been a romantic, if you could say that. They do, because I have to give them that because obviously I haven't done a flush collection in 2 years, so a lot of stuff has happened since. So let's put Chica right there. Obviously I got Foxy, which is the most fun character to play because obviously I can give him a fun and voice. I can give him fun acting, and so he's been very fun getting Mango out of that career job and just basically be a free roam where you can basically do anything with him. So he's free fun in that way. Let's put him right there. Also, we have Toy Barney, which was originally the villain of the movie that me and David did, but obviously took 3 tries, and obviously he never came out. So we winded up not making him a villain. I wound up doing a little villain stuff later on, but again, I couldn't capitalize on him. So yeah, he's just a good guy now, and yeah. We have him, and he's just trying to change his ways, and I like that. Also, we have Caraway Cupcake, which is also the newest addition of the kids, and I love that because she's the love interest to Hopi, and she's been very fun. Make her a musician, and I haven't been able to do that as much because copyright. But eventually I will try to make my own music with her, and where I'm not singing, I'm just gonna have her like sing over like instrumentals and beats and stuff like that. But I'll do that in the future when I'm with my girlfriend, but where she can help me out with that. But for right now, you have Caraway, and she's one character that I would not throw away. I'm not gonna get into those yet. I'll do those last. So I'm gonna do all my FNAF first. But obviously we have Tie-Dye Mango, who's the mom of the Foxies. And obviously I couldn't capitalize on her because I introduced her very late. I introduced her within the Chica series, school series, whatever you will. So I'm happy to have her now. Better late than never, as they say. So obviously I have her. So we have her, probably the most unique looking Foxies. Let's get those out of there. That one. there. Yeah, I just have a lot of characters in terms of plushies. Well, thank you, baby, because obviously I'm not experienced enough or knowledgeable enough in music, so you're going to be able to help me out with your culture of it. So I can't wait for you to be a part of my videos too, and once I do go there, you're going to be a big part, not just voicing the characters, but you're going to be able to help me hold them and play them as well. Also, we have Toy Chica, not Toy Chica, Snow Chica. Obviously, we have Snow Chica, who's also a newer addition to the kids, and she's been very fun to play because obviously she's the last member of the Shower Freddy family, and so she's been very refreshing to put her with Snow, but also put her with the others as well. So she's also the girlfriend of Mexican, so it's very cool to have her. And then we have obviously Liberty Chica. She's obviously the mom of the Chicas, and obviously there's no father, so she's also a single mom. So she's also does her best to be with her, kids. So I obviously love her. I love her for that reason because she doesn't just represent New York. She's like my only New York type of character. So it's cool for her to represent New York and Staten Island and just America in general. So it's cool to have a character like that. And then obviously we have the father, which is Grandpa Foxy or just Nutcracker Foxy, whatever you want to call him. He has a lot of different names. And so obviously we have him. He's obviously the husband of Tie Mangle. And that's his wife. So it's pretty cool to finally have him have his own look and his own name. So I love that. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So now he doesn't have to be bigger anymore and stuff like that. Obviously, we have the grandpa of Freddy. Obviously, we have U.S. Freddy, which is not Jared Fox. It's not Jared Foxy or Jared Bear. It's obviously U.S. Freddy. He obviously is the first character to represent all of America. So it's pretty cool to have a character like him also. And obviously, he's the boyfriend of Liberty Chica, and that's his obviously girlfriend. So it's pretty cool to still have him, and it's pretty cool for him to have his own look and own name as well. Obviously, I'm been impressed so far. I've been able to fit all of them on here, but okay. I have obviously 3 more because I threw away a lot of my characters, so I have way less now, which is good. Obviously, we have Toy Chica, which obviously originally looked very different. She had like a farty bib and stuff like that, and she looked very kiddish, and now she looks even more kiddish, but she has more of a balloon boy type of look. So I love it. I love this look way more, and I'm glad I changed it to this. And she's also the girlfriend of Gordon Freddy, and or wife or whatever you will, and she's been pretty fun to support our membership and bring her in. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to have to use my wood chair for you soon. Obviously, we have the last OG. We have Barney, which obviously I was very conflicted with him at first because he felt very boring to play. He felt very just too worky. And now I'm in a balance where he doesn't have to work anymore and he can just appear whenever and be less working of an alcoholic. And he gets to be, just himself. So there's Barney. I'm going to use my wood chair. Right here. Put him right there. And we have the last one. Obviously, we have Cupcake. Cupcake is also... Yeah, no, I'm going to put them very top high or just whenever. So that way he doesn't grab all of them, which he won't do. Because obviously these cost a lot of money. So yeah. Obviously, we have Cupcake, which is obviously the girlfriend of Freddy. And so it's very cool not just give her a different look because originally she was smaller, had like blue eyes and stuff like that. So now she can have orange eyes. And so it's very cool to have a newer look with her. So whenever I'm with David, she'll have her old look, but because he has 2 of them, which he's lucky. But, I'm just glad that we all have a new look and still be able to use her. So we have obviously Cupcake, and now they can do a job together, which is pretty cool. And now we're going to begin into the Fights for Zombies ones. So obviously we have Mushroom, which is which I will do that, and you're gonna have to help me do that because obviously I have a lot of characters. But obviously I have Mushroom, the newer look, and because obviously, like I said, this was gonna be Mushroom's baby, which was gonna be her baby son, but we obviously couldn't get her in time to be of her old look. We couldn't get her in time to be in the movie with him. So unfortunately, we couldn't do that. So he'll be a part of with Fushroom and Mushroom and part 3 of school series whenever we get to do that. So yeah, there's that. So I wanted to reveal that. And then we have Laser Beam. Obviously, Laser Beam is a very late edition because he was supposed to be in episode 17. And now he finally got to make his debut in the movie, and so I'm happy his character is complete. And he'll forever be a treasure for me now. He'll forever be achievement. So yeah, that's good. That's good. I'll never throw him away for that reason because I lost him once, and I'm not going to lose him again. And then we have Golden Manic, obviously her sister, and obviously I love her because we haven't really been able to fully capitalize on her, but whenever we has came in clutch and has saved us a moments in season 2. So with episode 5 when I forgot to bring her. So she's been very cool being the girlfriend, obviously, of Coke in the canon. So hopefully in the movie we can not in the movie. Hopefully in season 2 of the school series we can use her more. So let's put her right there. Obviously, we have Gallon P. Gallon P is obviously smaller. Obviously, he was bigger, so we'll definitely use like a mixture of that in season 2 of school series, making him bigger, and then also having him smaller at some point so we can show the growth. So I'll definitely do that. There we go. It's actually very hard to put on, but. Obviously, Gallon not just going from bigger to smaller, but he's had a major role in the school series, but he's also had a major role in Wolfriend. So it's cool to have him go speak from Spanish to English and showing the differences. So let's put him right there. And then we have obviously the OG Gigantor, Gigantor, whatever you want to call him. So we obviously have him. He's obviously been very meh in season 2 because he's appeared here and there and stuff like that, which has sucked. But at the same time, it's been very cool to have him because he played a big role in season 1 and had a degree in season 2. But I'm glad we get to at least do his brother in the final one. So I'm glad to be able to end his legacy like that. It is, yeah, it is. He's proved his strength in season 1 and 2, so I'm glad we can, end him off on a good note with water lemon pulp, whatever you want to call him. Okay, just put him right here. There we go. And then we obviously have his son. We have Little Mushkit, which is pretty funny to have David play or have me play because you can do like funny voices for him and stuff like that. Obviously, he's not as bigger as me, so that's the difference. But he's he's pretty funny, and so I'm glad we get to do funny stuff with him all the time, like throwing him at zombies or having him just get killed instantly, or appearing here and there. So I love it. So we have him. Let's put him in his little patch. There we go. He's in his little patch. And it's also convenient because I obviously have his brother. Obviously, we have Watcher Gigantor. He's also the second biggest as well. Obviously, you have his big Watcher Current wand, whatever you want to call it, and then having a very ripped up shirt and very comfortable pants and shoes as well. So he's obviously magnetic. You can take his arm off, and then you can take this arm off. So you can't take this one off, obviously, or his legs, or his chest. You can't take that off here. But yeah, that's him. And so he had a big role in the movie, and so I'm glad we got to, use him to his full potential. Let's put him right here. There we go. And then obviously we have his son, which I never got to address this in a video or even the movie, but if you can tell, these two have differences between them, where he's obviously smaller and he's bigger. Yeah, he's bigger, smaller. So I noticed that. I just never got to say that. So that's pretty cool differences. So obviously we couldn't really use that one, really, but still cool. And then we're going to move on to my Marios, and then that'll be it for the Flush collection. And obviously we have Mario, which Mario is a very important part in school series and every series we have done. So he's in We're Friends, school series, and everything else. So it's pretty cool to have him on the back burner now. But because obviously me and Deb, we had talked, we're not going to be doing him or Ouija in season 2 anymore. It's going to be newer people. You'll see. I don't want to spoil. But obviously we have him. Obviously as a mini boss for the plants, and so it's pretty cool to have him retire now and get to finish the story in a series soon, which will be telling his story with Luigi. But yeah, other than that, that's Mario. Just put him right there. And then obviously I did have like all the villains and Bowser, but obviously I throw them away because obviously I want to get a bigger Bowser. So if you mind, baby, I'm gonna send you a bigger Bowser after this for you to give me like a bigger Bowser flush. Okay. Well, obviously we have Luigi. Obviously he's the famous brother of obviously Mario. And obviously I love whenever David plays him because he has a funny voice for him. He's just very much more, I would say, like less immature than Mario. Mario's more rude, but he's more immature. He's more mature than him. So I do love him. Oh, thank you, mommy. I love you. I'm glad you got me. But yeah, obviously we have him, and so I can't wait to bring him back for the also series as well. So, but obviously yes. So obviously he's retired as well, and he won't be in that as well. So yeah, we have Luigi. Let's just put him right there. And obviously the last one for the Flush collection, we have obviously Buyoshi. He has so many different colors. He has a lot of siblings, of brothers and sisters, and so this is like the only one I could get in the store. So yeah, obviously we have him. He's played a big role for my Dread Bear series, and he's played a big role for season 1 and season 2. So not as much of season 2, but definitely at the start and towards the end of it. But obviously we got him. I'm going to show you which one I'm talking about too. But I'm glad it could be a yes for all of them. But yeah, we obviously have him, and now I got to put all these guys away because obviously they're in all one bucket now. So that's good. I got to clear my hair out of it because I cut my hair now. But yeah, we have him. Let's put him right here. There we go. I'm going to clear my hair out real quick, and then I'll put them all in there. Yeah, cut my hair. Trash can behind. Oh, it fell. Okay. It's behind my chair. There we go. There. Okay, now my hair in there. Okay. Let's put them all back so you guys can see where I put them. Let's see. Let's put my Marios at the bottom. And let's put my Gallimpy there. Golden Manic, Mushroom, obviously Laser Beam, Golden Musket 1, Golden Musket 2, Jantor 1, Jantor 2. Now for the fnaf. Cupcake, Barney, Torchica, Snowchica, Caraway, Tie Mangle, Nutcracker Foxy, US Freddy, Liberty Chica, Toy Barney, Chica, Foxy, Funtime Freddy, Funtime Mangle, Mangle, Hopi, Freddy, Orange Cupcake, Golden Freddy, Mexican. Okay. Okay. That's done. I got to use both. Which again, as far as I was able to fit all of them on there. So before I do the live AP, I'm going to show the big Bowser I want to get. Which is due. I do say that because you're why I got a lot of my newer characters. You're why I got a lot of my OGs back. So my older characters. So you're the reason why I say that, because without you, I wouldn't have got to 200 or 40 within the years I've done it. So you're a big reason, and I'm glad to make you proud and happy. So I mean, I'm doing it for myself to be able to get to you, but I may have done it for you more because I don't really think about myself. Okay, let's get my keyboard. Okay. Let's see this. Amazon. Obviously, I'm going to look up the Bowser real quick. Bowser Flush. Okay, I'm going to show you the one I want to get. There we go. There we go. Obviously, this is the Bowser I want to get. It's $30, but I'll try a cheaper one. But there we go. Yeah, this one's cheaper. Okay, obviously that's the cheaper one of $12. So this is the next flush I want to get. And so this will be the final newer character I'll get for now. But yeah, that's the bigger Bowser. And obviously I'm going to load up the game I want to play on the light AP. So before I get my characters. So let's, thank you, baby. Yeah, save it on your phone of, here, one of those two. Okay, let me get that game loaded up real quick. Let's, I don't know if it'll like my computer, but we'll see. Okay, let's find it. Nope, not there. Maybe I accidentally deleted it. That would make sense. Run anyway. Okay, obviously I'm going to load that up real quick. But yeah, let me get my characters, and then I'll adjust what finale I'm going to be doing. Obviously, Mexican. Hopi. Obviously, Orange Cupcake is going to be a part of it. Let me get this on my screen. There we go. Let's see. Caraway. Obviously, she's going to be at the bottom. I got to get them all out again. There we go. I found her. And I throw away the parents as well. So now it's just going to be orange cupcake. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get my bigger speaker moved. Let's put that one, smaller one behind there. Do that. Let's move this. Okay. Okay, let's do this thing. And the game I'm going to be playing, obviously, is a parody of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's pretty much the first game, but all female versions. So I'm going to try to get through like a full night of that as fast as I can. Okay, without showing anything, obviously. Okay. And that'll be the final one I'll play on stream like that. Okay. Here we go. Let me get two first. So let's start this off with orange and then caramel. Here we go. Okay. Get you out where you're not seeing. I'm going to be using 2. And so basically, it's going to be a race to the finish of that. Yeah, I did, obviously, because every time I drink something, apparently, I still hiccup, which is funny. Which I love making you study harder for it, and so you're not struggling. Okay. Obviously, on my Coke. So she's going to be pushing that. And then he has these, which these are going to be our whistles. So basically, it's going to be a race to the finish. So let's do this thing. Okay. Let's get my mouse out of here. At least for now. Okay. Damn it. Fell down. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So I'm going to be doing 1 round of it, and then I'll be doing 2 rounds, and that will be it. Okay. So it's basically to see whoever can keep their breath wins, and whoever runs out of breath loses. So it's going to be that of the final class. So let's do this thing. Okay. 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 1, 2, 3. There we go. I got my drink. I got my Coke of a lot of calories. I don't care if it's unhealthy. I just live it. I live it with ice being cold. But it doesn't have ice. And it's all melted. It tastes weird. I don't know why. But it does. And then the weird stuff at the bottom, which never makes sense for a Coke product being one of the biggest companies in the world. I don't know why they have that, but they'll never fix it apparently. I might complain my problem with it, but okay, I have itch, and now I don't have to have hiccups anymore, and I can be all thirsty. Feel a lot better. Daughter, what are you doing? I'm drinking water. That's what I'm doing. Okay, you can be drinking that, but don't have it be a hazard, because also we don't want accidents happening where you crush this too hard like this and it spills everywhere, and we don't want that. I know. We'll get all soggy. Exactly. We can't let that happen. So make sure it's off to the side after you're done drinking. Okay, thank you for teaching me that. Of course, we don't want this entire table being extra black and brown and whatever. Okay, I'll do that. You want drinking real quick? Sure. So basically, you brought this for show and tell. Pretty much. You know this is our final class. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, you are right. Let's put it right here. Right over there. Okay. What are these? These are whistles. Obviously, this one is the first whistle, which is going to be obviously, a medal for you guys to learn that this is going to be a race to the finish. Okay? About what? About if you guys obviously run out of breath, you lose. Okay. So if you guys don't run out of breath, you guys win. So basically, it's to be able to who can hold it the longest. Okay, got you. Okay. So I'm going to be whistling this. So this is going to be the first one. And this will be the second round. And then this will be the third round, which is the final round. Because I didn't see that there's a third one. So you ready? I'm ready. So who am I facing? You're going to be facing Snow Chica. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. I'm going to try my best to whistle because I don't whistle. Okay, here we go. Okay. Snow Chica, get down. Okay, I'll get down. Okay, good. Okay. 3, 2. So where we're racing to? You guys are going to be racing to where I am. And so you guys are going to have to get back to the speaker. And so basically, you guys don't have to, be nice. You guys can play rough. And you guys can push each other, pull each other. You guys can cheat, do anything you will in order to win. Okay? Okay, got you. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Beep. Okay, I got it. Beep. No, you won't hit me. You're spinning me in circles. Yes, I am. Jump on you. Like you're a Koopa. Oh, yeah, I got you. No, you don't. I'm slippery. Yeah, you are. Now I'm going to slide. Like I'm the snowman. There we go. I'm almost there. No, you're not. You got me. Yeah, I did. I got you. I'm about to win. I'm not out of breath, and I did. I beat you. I'm out of breath. Yes, you won. You won fair and square. Thank you for the battle. Of course. Hug. Good women's sportsmanship, and you guys get the first one. There you go. You got the first one. Thank you for giving me my medal, Daddy. Of course. You deserve your medal. You're the first kiddo to win a golden medal for your final day of school. So there you go. Of homeschool. Yes, you heard me right. Okay. I'm gonna go celebrate. No, you just wait for me. Okay, I'll wait for right here. I'll wait top of here. Okay, good girl. What do I do now? Now that you lost, you can be in the punishment corner, which is over there. Okay, fine. Okay, bad girl. Okay, boys, come up here. You guys are doing the second round. Okay, I'm here. Okay, I have the second whistle, and so if you hold your breath and you don't run out of breath, and if you win, you get this one. Okay, got you. Okay, and then you get to decide. You get to decide, obviously, what you want to do as the winner. So you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. You're gonna be versing. You're gonna be versing Mexican. I'm coming. Okay, good. So since you're gonna be versing Mexican, you guys are gonna do the same thing, but you guys are gonna be starting over here, and you're gonna be going race over there. Oh, opposite way. Exactly. So you boys are ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Get behind me. Okay. Okay, orange cupcake. Okay, good. You guys are listening. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna be where Carway and Snowshake was. Okay. Here we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm going. No, you're not. Oh no, I got my tail. Oh no. I'm sorry, orange cupcake. It's okay. I'm going. No, you're not. So you want to grab my tail? Oh, you whacked me. Yeah, I whacked you like a beaver, because I am a beaver. I'm gonna chip on your butt. Yeah, that's pointy. Oh, what are you for at me? No, I'm stinking. Oh, yeah. Take my butt. No, you're close. Handicap boy. I'm gonna hit you like a ball. Oh, no. Yeah, hope you won. Yay, you helped me win. Oh man, I should have pushed you to there. Well, that's what happens when you give me a hat. wearing hand. Fine. Well, since you lost with Snow Chica, you can join her. So here's your medal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Orange Cupcake. Of course. Hug. I have a special announcement I want to make. Do you want to save it for the final round? Oh, yeah, sure. What is the final round? You're going to be facing me. Really? Yes, I know you went back to back, but obviously you're facing me, so don't suck it. Okay, I won't suck it. Okay, good. Okay, get back to your loser corner. Okay, I'll join her. Okay, bad boy. You know we don't like we don't like bad boy talk or good boy talk. I know you guys don't like that. Like the cameraman doesn't like it, but in this context, you are a good boy. Okay, I'll deal with it. Good. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start on this side. You're gonna start on that side, and so basically, whoever can ever ram each other first wins. Okay, so we're gonna ram each other, and then whoever can make it in their opposite corners of yours or mine wins. Okay, and Mexican, since you're the loser, you get to be the coach. Wait, really? I get to be my first coach? Yes, you get to be your first coach as the first teacher, because obviously, we don't have a referee for this one. We don't have a coach for this one. Teacher, principal, whatever. Like, we don't have it because I'm obviously competing for this one. Okay, grab the last whistle. Okay, I got it. Okay, you know how to whistle. You know how to blow on it. No, I'm not a porn star. I know you're not, but you have to like you are. Okay, where do I put my medal? Curway Cupcake can hold it. Okay, here you go. Hold my medal for me, baby. Okay, I will. Okay, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's get back in our corner. Let's wait for him to blow the whistle. Okay. Wrestlers ready? Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Bing. Okay, I'm going. No, you're not. Take my candle in your mouth. Oh, that tastes like carbon-monoxide. It does. Now I'm gonna reach in your corner. No, you won't. Oh, you're farting, stinking at me. Yeah, now you're stinky. No, you don't. I'm on fire! What did they teach you in school? Drop and roll. Okay, good. Oh, my dingus. Yeah, your dingus. I won! Oh, you did. You got to touch the other corner. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, there we go. I officially won. You won the third and final race. You got 2 medals. Yeah, let's go. Give me my medal, Mexican. Here you go, bro. Thank you. Yes, I won 2 medals. Yes, I'm the big winner. Yes, you are, of the final homeschool class of the final finale EP of the series finale. You killed it. Thank you so much. Of course, obviously, I'll have to tell your parents, but that's what I'm going to go do after this. But yes, thank you so much. You are welcome. And so, what was the big thing that you wanted to do? All right, Carway, come down here. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, you hold this one. Okay, you mind if yeah, I don't mind if you guys have 3 of them. Okay, we're gonna need 3 of them for this. Why? Because this is gonna be a special surprise that I never think I was gonna be able to do, but Carway Cupcake. Yes, Hopi. Since we have an audience and I'm nervous, obviously not just of the cameraman's girlfriend or whoever the second person is, but will you be my forever promise girlfriend? Yes, of course. Wait, you're promising me? Yeah, because obviously, we're so young. I don't want to gauge you. I don't want to post you yet. But I'll give you these as a promise ring. Will you take it? Yes, I will be your promise forever girlfriend. Just say promise girlfriend. Yes. Oh, you kissed it? I'll kiss it for good luck too. Yay, we did it, we did it. I can hold on my candle. And you did. It's a tire around your candle. Ah, I love it. Let's celebrate with a kiss. Okay. So we're both winners. Ah, let's go. Here we go. Here you go. You want to go celebrate? Yeah, I want to go celebrate. Let's go celebrate with a big hoo-hoo. Okay. Friendly way of saying it. A second. Let's do some camera. Okay. What do we do as losers? Well, you guys can play a game. Okay. What game are we going to be playing? It's called Phase Bop Nights, something like that. It's a porn parody game, something like that. So you're going to be playing that of Night 2. Okay. So basically, we have to not let them get in the office. Yeah, it's basically based on FNAF 1, but, you're going to get the gist of it when you play it. Hopefully not, it doesn't get glitchy or laggy, but, we'll see. Okay. Have fun at my parents' house. We will. Hug. I'll see you guys there. Okay, we'll meet you there when we're done. Okay. I mean, that was fine. Yeah, I was fine. I just was out of breath. I know. At least you don't have to speak Mexican. Yeah. Because I am, but at the same time, like, I don't want to speak a language that I'm not fully, about. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, let's see what game that he's talking about. So let's share screen to Windows. That. And okay, there we go. I got it perfectly. Okay, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm nervous. This is my first split the game, but we'll try to make it work. So let's go to say okay. Okay, it's gonna be a rough back and forth, but we'll try. Sensor mode. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, I'll be over here, and I'll be right here. So let's do this. Set play. Okay, night 2. Okay. Doing this as losers feels weird, but I'll allow it. Okay, let's move it along. Okay, it's loading. Okay, check the cameras. Obviously, you have Barney. You have the Freddy. They obviously moved. Obviously, you have the Barney. Okay, she's on the toilet. Obviously, you have Freddy, and you obviously have Chica. Okay, there we go. You have them. Okay, let's try the lights. There we go. Click on there. Okay. Okay. Try those. Okay. Obviously, you have that. Pizzas. Okay. Check on Foxy. Okay. There we go. Check that. Obviously, Barney's covered. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Let's. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see where the Barney is. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's covered. Okay, there we go. Okay. Obviously, he's right there. No Foxy yet. There's the Freddy. They're still in the same position. Obviously, I gotta manage the battery. Let's move that. Okay, that's right there. Okay. Barney's back in the same spot. It's 1 a.m. There we go. Okay, shut off the lights. There we go. Okay. Just want to make sure you guys are seeing. Okay. Okay, we'll see where's Chica. There she is. On the counter. Okay, there we go. Okay, see where Barney is. Okay, want to make sure. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, there's Barney. Obviously, you know, she wants to be flashy. Okay, it's still there. Okay, she's still there, obviously wanting to drain her powers. Yeah, she definitely is, and definitely is. And then, obviously, it's been a long time for that too. Which, you know, this is not original version. You know, it's not the actual game. So, okay, still there, wanting to drain her power. Okay, Freddy finally moved. Okay. Okay, we're on 16, which is not going to be easy, but, you know, we'll try. If only Chica moved. Okay, she moves again. Okay. Obviously, you heard the footsteps, and so obviously Freddy's coming. It's obviously before 6 a.m. Obviously, making a lot of laughing. Making a lot of laughing for some reason. Just showing the eyes. Okay, there we go. There we go. Obviously, you know, can't do that much further. Obviously, with first steps for some reason, even after it goes black. Weird. Okay, just patiently waiting because yeah, we'll do that sometimes. And yeah, that's what happens when you get caught. So we're gonna stop sharing. There we go. What do you think about it? I thought it was interesting. Obviously, I didn't expect it, but at least get to see like off and on flying, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's for sure. So yeah, and it's not creepier. Obviously, it's more explicit and with two different modes of censored and uncensored, and it's just more sexual. But obviously, I did it before. That happened from any of them. So yeah, at least we got to show us playing. Yeah, which is cool. Yeah. So that's why it's cool is PC covering because obviously got to make it YouTube friendly. Exactly. So don't want to get banned or copyrighted. So yeah. So I'm glad we get to do that as losers. Yeah, the right way. And sorry I wasn't talking during it, and it's okay. I mean, as long as you got to do it like that over interrupting, that's fine. So I'm glad to do it just for you. Yeah, as you should. It's better that way. Fleasing. Exactly. So you want to go join them? Yeah, let's go join them. Okay. Okay, that was the EP. Obviously, I had to make sure that didn't happen. So obviously, I tried my best because it was more full screen over the other one, but hopefully you were able to see it and tune into it. And yeah, so definitely not creepy though. Definitely not. If I played the actual game, then yeah, it would be. But that's a different story. You are ready, which is good. Because I don't want to be ready for that because obviously I don't want to show stuff that I shouldn't. So yeah, that's how it's a stream. Obviously I made it a little bit too long, but my last few have been pretty short, so I wanted to go on a little bit longer and yeah, play that. And I'm gonna go get the video out and obviously let my girlfriend text. So obviously this is gonna be the last time I'll late stream and same thing with video as well. So obviously you can sub, like, comment, and hit the notifications. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Obviously I'm gonna wait for it to hit an hour because I'm obviously this close. So it's just so you can comment a bit longer and tune in a little bit, which is obviously the last one with a movie theme. So this one I got to just make a regular theme of a phone comm set and yeah. So hope you enjoyed the little gameplay, and then just them being kids and adult and stuff like that. Which it's not just from the Freddies. It can be like from the Foxies, Chicas, the Barneys, and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, other than that, that'll be the last time of that. Because I also brush my teeth, so that's fun. Always do on my own. And definitely a lot of time for me too, because last time I played for that Funniest Phrase was by myself on the Switch, and then have my friends. So yeah. So I wouldn't recommend playing that, that for anyone, but it's way easier, that's for sure. And obviously, it's a little like trends with the Foxy in it. That's kind of what takes it out of it, but at least I gotta mute the call and stuff like that. So we'll see when I upload the video how it looks. But yeah, a few more minutes. So I'm glad you tuned in. Okay, 3, 2, 1, see ya.